Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded by Infante. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Snyder at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Well, that fastball seems a lot quicker after 2 straight off-speed pitches.
Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gordon's after it. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around second. He'll try for third. Long throw to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Jason Hayward gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. He pulls this one into right. Snyder is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Alcides Escobar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Hit out towards second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Turn foul ball here, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Lorenzo Cain takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
First baseman, Eric.
And that's swung on and missed for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fought off at the plate and will do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Kyle Schwarber makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Jorge Soler settles into the box for his first chance. Swing and a liner, but foul. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So a runner at first with one out now, and stepping in now is the catcher Miguel Montero. Out in front of it, strike one. Runners on first with one down. Medlin, a look to first. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, Kendrys Morales strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. You know, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Throw on to first in time, one away. Alex Gordon stands in.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Hamels is ready. Here he comes 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Salvador Perez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So striding in, Omar Infante, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to short. Russell has it. Throw goes to third. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here. Addison Russell steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right.
It's a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the third. Dexter Fowler will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ben Zobrist will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Too high, 1-0.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
That evens it up 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he is in there. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little bit, and he just snuck it out of here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Chris Bryant digs in here. Hit a triple his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Paulo Orlando, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Right fielder, Paulo.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Right side hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Alcides Escobar will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Mike Moustakas is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Hamill sets. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, because of his strong play in both of the 2014 and 15 postseasons, some might forget that as recently as 2014, he was splitting time between the big leagues and AAA. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play. Lorenzo Cain steps into the box.
The center fielder, number 6.
Now the runner's on his way home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Jason Hayward is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Soler. He reached on a single in his first try. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Eric Hosmer is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hamill into the wind. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Kendrys Morales will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Now to the plate, Alex Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Miguel Montero heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Addison Russell strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat. Gordon going back, still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. Dylan G is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here.
A defensive change for the Royals.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Digging in, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful.
Anthony Rizzo. Tap fouled at home plate. Little dribbler back at him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hamill has his target. Here's the first pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Later, it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Paulo Orlando. He singled his last time up.
Orlando.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chris Bryant makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Jason Hayward will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Grounded softly to the right. Infante in the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Orlando. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Alcides Escobar will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Hamill gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Mike Moustakas will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And he takes ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Lorenzo Cain steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jorge Soler will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Joaquin Soria is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Joaquin Soria.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground up the middle. Towards second, Infante is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Addison Russell comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
And I just love the way he stayed behind the ball on that home run swing. That was a changeup.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th.
Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Kendrys Morales will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Throw won't get him. Nobody out. Runner on first. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. He's running again. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.